Kamala Harris's $25,000 homeowner handout is a disguised equity giveaway. Kamala Harris promises first-time homeowners with $25,000 to cover the down payment. The Wall Street Journal reported Friday that 80% of Democrats and 20% of Republicans support her promise. The devil is in the details, yet the media are silent. The main question is whether Harris as president will support all first-time homebuyers, regardless of race, or target that help for racial equity, as her past actions suggest. Harris has long promised $25,000 in down payment assistance, but she never intended to aid all first-time homebuyers. In 2019, she stated, "We must right the wrong, after years of prejudice, and offer black families a meaningful opportunity at house ownership." Her $25,000 down payment guarantee was for first-generation homebuyers. Why was support limited to purchasers whose parents never owned a home? To give minority homebuyers the most aid. Only 44% of black households owned homes in 2021, compared to 73% of whites. Restricting down payment assistance to first-time homebuyers makes black buyers roughly twice as likely as white purchasers to qualify. Last month, Harris said her values have not changed. That applies to housing. Over the past 3.5 years, Vice President Harris has promoted racial justice as a government-wide objective. In this year's State of the Union, Biden touted the administration's support for $25,000 down payment aid to buyers from families where no one has ever purchased a home. The Democratic National Committee platform, approved August 19, limited $25,000 down payment assistance to buyers from families where no one has ever before purchased a home. Harris, the presidential candidate, appears to be flipping her housing policy to extend its popularity. But she won't give up on racial equality. Harris's campaign website posted its first policy statements Monday. She said first-time homebuyers would get $25,000 down payment help, adding that first-generation homeowners would get more significant support. Of course, no president can give homebuyers $25,000. Congress controls the nation's purse strings. The Down Payment Toward Equity Act, backed by Harris Biden and sponsored by Representative Maxine Waters, Democrat California, and Raphael Warnock, Democrat Georgia, defines eligibility, not Harris's campaign website. First-generation homebuyers with salaries below 120% of the local mean receive $20,000 under the measure. If the buyer is socially and economically disadvantaged, such as Black, Hispanic, Native American or Asian American, the assistance jumps to $25,000. The law aims to narrow and ultimately close the racial homeownership gap in the United States to remedy grave injustices against people of color caused by past U.S. policies, according to Waters. This is compensation. Racial justice and housing advocates objected to Senator Ron Wyden, Democrat Oregon's prior proposal to help all low-income first-time homeowners, saying it would make too many white Americans eligible. A tax credit for all first-time homebuyers is likely to increase the racial homeownership gap, said National Housing Conference President and CEO David Dworkin. "We are just providing first-generation homeowners, mostly people of color, what white first-time home purchasers have been receiving for years in the form of the daddy down payment loan, family help that is almost never repaid," Dworkin added. Harris consistently makes the same claim. She told the 100 Black Men of America conference in June that she supported helping black homebuyers build intergenerational wealth and overcome old-fashioned racism. Harris flip-flops on fracking and illegal immigration. What would she do as president? Many economists warn against giving down payment aid to households who cannot afford mortgages. You have valid worries. Above all, voters must determine if Harris's down payment program is a racial justice scheme. Will Harris treat all Americans fairly or divide them? Former New York Lieutenant Governor Betsy McCoy.